I'm supporting Peter Obi because, one, he's a young man, he's vibrant, and he's a successful businessman. He's a man who knows how to manage resources. So if such a man manages Nigeria, we are going to live in a better country. He's so transparent, he's so simple, and he does things that to please everybody. In fact, it's the only unifier we have. The man who does not talk about tribe, he doesn't talk about religion, and he's telling us, take your country back. As a matter of fact, Peter Obi is not contesting for presidency. We are the one contesting because all of us cannot stay in Abuja. So we are sending him to go and represent us. That is why we use our time, use our money, use our resources, use our energy to campaign for him. This is the first in history that electorates are using their own money to campaign for a candidate. So he is the best candidate among all of them. It is either Peter Obi or Peter Obi. We don't have second choice. It is either Peter Obi or Peter Obi.
Well, I have so many reasons why I am supporting this move for Peter Obi as the president of this country. As of today, I have seen people rule and lead in this country, and all of them tend to go the same path. As of today, you can see how Nigeria is a very difficult place to live in. You cannot, people cannot eat, transportation costs, everything is going high and high by the day. So with what Peter Obi is selling to us, I think he's the one and only one that will be able to change this country and take this country to where this country is supposed to be. This country is being called the giant of Africa. Today, Nigeria is not the giant of Africa. The giant of Africa is no longer giant of Africa. So we also understand that this country is the country where other countries are waiting for in Africa to become what they're supposed to become. So today, Peter Obi have told us that he is going to make Nigeria a producing nation, not a consuming nation. And by so doing, we'll have food to eat, we have clothes to wear, things will begin to come down. People begin to value this country. So this is the most reason why I am supporting Peter Obi. He is already my president. I am sacrificing for him. Since we started this move, I've been spending my own personal money and I don't feel anything about it. I'm happy to spend my money. I'm happy to lead this group. I am a coordinator of NUPO, Nigeria United for Peter Obi in Rivers State. And I am proud to spend my money. I'm proud to spend my time to work for Peter Obi to become the president of this country. Because of my children and the future of my children's children. Brother, I don't have a second choice. There is no second choice because minus Peter Obi, these other ones are birds of the same feather. They lie too much. They've deceived us for too long. But Peter Obi, we can tell you that when he was a governor of Anambra State, up to today, we can still point hand and say, yes, this is a man that ruled and left his mark in that state. Up till now, Peter Obi is not collecting a dime from Anambra State. Rather, the shares, the businesses he introduces the state to, they are still benefiting from it up to today. While other ones are still collecting pension, still eating from the pocket of the state, running the state dry. Peter Obi is the only one that you can verify his certificate, you can verify everything about him. Go to the internet, go to everywhere. He is the right candidate. No other one is qualified.
I'm Manuchim David, and I am very, very obedient. I am supporting Peter Obi because he has promised to give us good governance. We know that he will give us good governance and lead Nigeria to the promised land. He is vibrant and very, very, very useful to the nation. And we know that with Peter Obi, there will be an end to corruption, there will be an end to everything wrong affecting Nigeria. He said, Nigeria will become a productive nation, and that is what we long for. We don't want these people to take us back. It is there, all the evidence are there and verified. When he was the governor of Anambra State, everyone saw what he did there. He moved Anambra to top ties. Anambra was listed as one of the best states in Nigeria, corrupt-free. In education, Anambra rose. And we want him to do that same thing that he did in Anambra to Nigeria. Let him extend that his gifted hand to the entire Nigeria so that we'll be happy at last. We are tired of corruption. I don't have second choice. If it is not Peter Obi, it is still Peter Obi. I don't have second choice.
Okay, I'm supporting Peter Obi because of his transparency, because of his track record, because of what he did in Anambra State when he was the governor. So that's why I'm supporting him. We have tested all these people we mentioned now, and they have failed us. I don't have a second choice.
Okay, if you look at the other candidates that we have, I think Peter Obi is more or less like the people's choice. I said the people's choice because if you look at the main players, the key players in this election, he's the only one we can attest and we can vouch for in the sense of credibility and the kind of person that he is, in the sense of competence and his antecedents as a governor, as a former governor. We can look back to say he's accountable. We can hold him accountable, unlike the others that we've seen that looks like they are untouchable and they can do anything and get away with it. But this is somebody we can hold accountable and say, we sent you there, things are going wrong, get it right. So that's why I feel that this is the only person that we feel that Nigerians can vouch for. And this is the only time, this is our time. If we get it wrong now, another 4 years will be very difficult for us to come back. So this is our time to seize the government, and we're taking it. Nothing is stopping us.